All right, what's up, dude? How's it going? I'm a little sick right now, as you can tell by my voice, so just bear with me. I'll give you plenty of value throughout this video. What I really want to talk about is, today's the first day of the year, January 1st, as we're recording this video. So I want to talk about your fitness journey. How do you start it? What do you focus on? I mean, there's just so much things to focus on. It feels overwhelming, right? Like there's your strength training, your cardio, and diet. What if I were to tell you that you can do everything, right? That you can balance them all without overcomplicating things. So that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video, but first let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Michael, I'm the fitness architect. I chose that name because I wanna help athletes like yourself design their training where they can run fast, live heavy, and look good all at once. So if that sounds interesting to you, then let's begin. So step one is to set the right goal, and I wanna start with a good analogy. If you're a ship captain and you want to go to Hawaii, you want to set course to Hawaii, right? You want to set sail to Hawaii. It's no different with setting goals. If you don't have a clear goal in mind, if your goal is just to get fit, it's not fun. It's not exciting to think about. So, and you have no metric of fitness too. Like, what does getting fit mean to you? So first off, set a clear goal of what fitness means to you. So if it's to get jacked, then make sure you're going to the gym 2 to 3 times a week at bare minimum. If it's to run faster, make sure you're building up your mileage slowly but steadily. Maybe include some speed workouts in there. It's really not that complicated once you really break it down. Because when you set a clear, actionable goal about fitness, then you know where to work towards, and you're more likely to be motivated and also more likely to get it. And because this channel is mostly based on running and lifting, because that's what I'm interested in, that's what I do, and that's what I know a lot of other people are into, and you might be into, then I would give an example of, if your goal is to run a faster mile, you want to make sure that your training is geared towards that. It's more specific to running a faster mile. So you're increasing your mileage a little bit, you're running some faster workouts, more geared towards the mile, and then your strength, you're still doing that, but it's more maintenance, maintaining muscle, maintaining just going to the gym. You're not going to be doing like a 7-day bodybuilding split, right? If you're running a mile, if that's your goal. But if your goal is on the opposite spectrum, you want to get as jacked as possible while also keeping some cardio and still running, then maybe run a couple times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, but then really just focus on going to the gym. And one more thing, if you want to actually take value from this video and you're not just here for mindless entertainment and content and stuff like that, as I assume you are because you watch my videos and all I post is value, then pause right here. Don't go to the next step until you have a clear, actionable goals that you want for this year. Because going back to the ship analogy, if you're a captain of a ship and you want to go on vacation, I mean, that could be anywhere, right? Your vacation could be in Bali, your vacation could be in the Middle East. You don't know where your ship's going because you have no clear, actionable goal. My point is, instead of saying you want to go on vacation, define what the vacation is so you know exactly where to go and where to traverse so you get to the destination you want to go. All right, so now I'm assuming that fuck me. All right, so now I'm assuming that at this point, you've paused the video, you have a clear, actionable goal that you're gonna work towards. Now it's time for step 2, and that's to build a simple workout plan. Now, I don't know your goals, but if I were you, I would complete something super simple. So with running, I'm using the example of running lifting because that's what this channel is geared toward. That's what I'm interested in. That's what a lot of people are interested in. So what I would start off with is 3 runs a week, 3 lifts a week. That's it. Just keep it that simple. So do Monday lift, Tuesday run, Wednesday lift, Thursday run, Friday lift, Saturday run, and then rest day for the 7th day and repeat. Keep it nice and simple and you're gonna see some major results from that. For your running, I mean, just keep it super simple, maybe like 10-15 minutes in the beginning and then work away from there. Lifting, just follow a simple strength program aligned. So if you want a more detailed plan as to when to lift, when to run, what to lift, I included a free ebook in the description down below. It's just a really basic outline of what you can structure your training around. If it doesn't work for you, you can always change it up, but use it as a foundation to your training. So like, oh, I don't want to lift on that day, so I'll just change it up. Or, oh, I would prefer to run less, so I'll do less of that. This is the plan that I followed that just kept things very simple for me. I change things around every now and then, but it helps me structure my training around that. So with this plan, I created with the intent to make it as adaptable as possible because I'm busy, I got stuff to do. My goals do change throughout the year, so right now I'm in a more strength focused session, so I just follow the plan, but then I change things up. So if you want a free basic plan, just go in the description down below. Change anything you want. This isn't supposed to be set in stone. If something doesn't work for you, if an exercise doesn't work for you, if it gets too uncomfortable, change it up, but just follow that as a basic plan. I believe the training plan is about 3 days of lifting and 5 days of running, but honestly, just tailor it to your needs, change the running. If you don't want to run X amount of miles or X amount of days, then don't do it. Just make it fit your actionable goals. All right, so now that you have an actionable goal of where you want to set sail, you got the plan to do so. Now, the next thing you want to focus on is your recovery and your fuel. I'm currently working on this myself right now. I've never been perfect with my sleep. I've never been perfect with my diet. Currently, I am at the stage where I want to focus more on my strength and put like endurance on the back burner, just keeping it maintained. So now I'm working more on my speed and my strength. So what I'm doing now is to dedicate my goals towards that. I'm eating more to gain some more weight, gain some more muscle so I can lift heavier. So unless you're keto or on some other carb restricted diet, I recommend eating carbs, especially around your workouts. Carbs are gonna be your energy, your fuel to get through your workouts. I know that when I don't have carbs throughout my day, I feel a lot less energized, I feel weaker, I don't wanna do my work as much. But when I include carbs, especially like right before a workout, like an hour to 30 minutes before, I feel a lot more energized. It can be as simple as a glass of fruit juice, like orange juice, or even a banana, honey. I've taken all, they all work for me for my running and my gym workouts. So protein is gonna be good for athletes who are trying to include cardio and lifting to the routine. It's gonna be essential for maintaining and gaining your muscle mass. So really, diet does not have to be overcomplicated. If you're someone who isn't allergic to things and you don't need a restricted diet, then I wouldn't recommend doing the keto diet or the carnivore diet. It's just not needed. Just stick to a nice balanced diet, just what works for you, because everyone is different. Some people, the carnivore or the keto diet may work for them, fair enough, but for you and I mean, we like our carbs, right? We need our carbs for the workouts. Don't overcomplicate it, just focus on the basics, just include whole foods into your diet and you should be good. And finally, step 4, and that's to prioritize consistency over perfection. You're never gonna make a perfect workout plan, and I still struggle with this today. I mean, just the other day, I spent hours and hours just trying to break down my plan. I eventually got to a new plan that's gonna help with my goals, but I just spent so much damn time just honing in on all the little aspects, the perfections that I started my workout later than I wanted to, and it almost ruined my day. So just focus, especially if you're a beginner, because this is more important. If you're a beginner, you're gonna be fed information left and right, like I was when I first started lifting 3 years ago. And you just gotta cut out the noise. Step 1, actual goal. Step 2, make the plan. So make the plan, of course, just hone in on what you want, not what other people tell you what they want you to do. So if your goal is to gain more muscle, just make some basic plan, follow mine if you want to. It's a 3-day plan, it's easy to follow, and just include some cardio in there so you can live long enough to stay jacked and also not huff and puff up the stairs because you're out of breath. Just don't listen to these people who are just trying to feed you bullshit, their own little agenda, because it doesn't make sense. You're gonna have a lot of off days, and you need to make sure that you have a plan that's sustainable for you that you can follow. So you don't need to work out 7 days a week, 24/7, hours and hours and hours in the gym if that's not what's gonna keep you consistent. I would rather you just work out 2 to 3 times a week, less than an hour in the gym. If that means you going to the gym, or you just running 2 times a week, 15 minutes, or just doing some other cardio for 15 minutes, because you can do it. You're gonna see a lot more progress from doing that than you would be to do these crazy ass workouts, just doing a full body circuit for 7 days a week and then running a marathon each and every day, right? Like, that's not sustainable. You're gonna be burnt out because you won't have the motivation anymore, because you just feel tired, you feel just weak. So just do a plan that can work for you, that you can do for a long extended period of time, because that's how you're gonna see the most results. Track your progress, get motivated by you just showing up and doing things, because that's amazing enough, right? And just being able to continue over a long period of time. By the end of 2025, you're gonna see some amazing results. So I hope this video helped. If you're trying to run fast, live heavy, look good, it's possible. My name's Michael, I'm the fitness architect. Those are my principles, my training. When I first started lifting, I really needed a video like this, so I hope this helped you. If it did, feel free to comment down below your goals of 2025. Subscribe for more content like this. I focus a lot of my content on running and lifting, so if you're into that, follow me for more, follow my journey along. And yeah, I hope you have a great 2025. I mean, it's gonna be a crazy year for the both of us, so I can't wait to see what happens. Thank you.